After losing 160 pounds through lifestyle changes without surgery, which I began 15 years ago and have maintained, did getting my diabetes in control contribute to my weight loss, or did my weight loss help with getting my diabetes in control? How I lost 160 pounds, got my diabetes in control with intermittent fasting. I did first start losing weight 15 years ago. That's when I started making videos as well. And I was approximately a little over 300 pounds. So I would say the first 7 to 8 years, I was losing weight and getting close to my goal weight. And the following 7 years, I was maintaining, but maintaining within, I would say, 10 to 15 pounds of where I wanted to be. But I was in a great, healthy place. And the way that I actually practice intermittent fasting is, so I do 12 hours of not eating, but only about 4 hours of that are awake time, because I do love breakfast. And if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. How do I practice intermittent fasting as a diabetic? Okay, before I start on that point, I just want to say that it's really important. Everyone is different, so it's really important that you speak to your doctor, or if you have a registered dietitian, endocrinologist, that those are the people that you want to speak with to make sure that you're doing this safely. So that's exactly what I did. And the way that I practice intermittent fasting, because I believe that each person practices it differently, because it should be the best version of what's best for you. So for me, I love breakfast. I love cooking breakfast. I love breakfast foods. So I didn't want to wake up to where I was still fasting. So what I decided to do was, at nighttime, I would start my intermittent fasting. So I only have roughly about 4 awake hours, and 7 to 8 hours of that are sleep hours. So I do practice intermittent fasting 12 hours, but again, the majority of that is during sleep time. So when I get up, I cook and I eat at that time, and I do go until, maybe 4 or 5:30 p.m. and I work really early. So because I work really early, I have a specific schedule that I have to follow that helps with my intermittent fasting as well. So on my days off, I can remain in the same schedule that I do when I'm working as far as eating, and I've created those good habits. And as far as with exercise, like I said earlier, I do work at a hospital 2 to 3 days a week, and each day I work 12 to 13 hours. So I do get a lot of steps in at that point. But on the days that I'm off, I do weight training, and I also do cardio in the morning. That's best for me. So once I eat breakfast, an hour to an hour and a half later, I go to the gym, and I make sure I also get my protein in. I'm not on, I wouldn't say I'm on a low carb diet, but the type of carbs that I typically will eat most of the time, not all the time, I do like an Indian bread called roti, which is like a wheat flatbread, an Indian wheat flatbread, or I still do eat rice, but I do white rice in moderation. Sometimes I will have brown rice. And I've also changed to wheat bread instead of white bread. So there is modifications that I've made, but I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily low carb. I'm definitely very balanced, and I do make sure I get approximately 100 grams of protein per day, and that helps because I do double up on the chicken with when I make chicken curry. And in some of the videos that I've made, I've talked about what chicken curry does to my blood sugar, and I've also made videos on the days that I work and I'm getting a lot of steps in, what that does to my blood sugar versus if I'm just working out in the morning and I'm getting less steps in, and how that affects my blood sugar and how quickly, if I do have a little bit of a spike, how quickly it comes down, because that's important as well. I will go into more detail regarding intermittent fasting in another video. I also have playlists where I talk about weight loss, diabetes, health and wellness, and cooking. Please look out for my next video. Thanks for watching.